Hello world and hello dear fans of Soulmate Debunked. My name is Susanna and I'm the creator of Soulmate Debunked. Okay, so do you remember, I think it was, when I think back, it's been about a year and a half ago since I started doing videos. Thanks to my dear friend Ruowen, who kind of guided me out of my comfort zone and fear of being on camera, which I know many people have as one of their biggest fears. But when I look back, I think it was about a year and a half ago when I did the very first video, and we talked for about over an hour about do soulmates exist, and it was talking about soulmates. And that was my very first video. And I enjoyed that experience immensely, looking back. Had a lot of fun, and of course it really helps when you have someone there with you on camera for the first time. So I'm obviously eternally grateful and thankful to my dear friend Ruowen for that. But I bring that up because I remember, I'm pretty sure it was in that video, I talk about a checklist. And I got this checklist from another really close and dear friend of mine, who I love and adore, and I won't name names because I don't know if she likes to be named, but she knows who she is. She's on the Sunshine Coast. Anyways, and she talked to me about a checklist, and she gave me this Excel checklist a couple years ago, actually probably almost 3 years ago now. And the checklist is, it's an Excel file. It can be for male or female, but it basically really breaks down in details exactly the typical partner, or the partner that you're looking for. And it really breaks it down into minute details. And it almost is equivalent of acting like a vision board, right? So if it's particular, if it's a partner or love or someone that you want as your long-term partner, marriage partner, significant other, it's really good to know exactly what you're looking for. It's almost like when on one of my previous videos, I talk about the law of attraction and manifesting what you want in your life. And it's the equivalent of placing an order at a restaurant. You really should be specific and don't be changing back and forth. Otherwise, the universe will be like, what exactly is it that you want? So anyways, now I don't think I ever shared this checklist with anybody, but if any one of you are interested in having this checklist, this Excel file, just send me a comment or note on this broadcast here, and I'll send that out to you. But anyways, what I want to talk about is that, so a couple years, or actually 3 years ago when I got this checklist, I filled it out to the T, and it took me a long time to fill it out because I really had to think about exactly the qualities, not just outward appearances, but the qualities, the hobbies that I was looking for in this perfect partner, right? So I felt good about it, and I go, yeah, this is, it really holds true, and it's near and dear to my heart in terms of what would make me happy. And so in meeting other people, meeting new people, of course, then I always compare them against this checklist and see how much they match that checklist, whether if it's 30%, 50%, 60%. So there are people that I have met that were potential, could have been potential partners, but I've always compared them up to this checklist. So recently I've met someone who, and I said was, wow, this guy is probably like 90% of this checklist. This is it, right? So you'll have to tune into part 2 to see what happens because of this. But that I want to tell you my conclusion about having these checklists. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. Lots of love, and we'll catch you really soon. Bye for now.